Hello everybody, this is Ian Lamont. I am the founder of i30 Media Corp and the author of the Lean Media Book blog and video channel, available from leanmedia.org. Today I will be talking about sending new products into Amazon FBA. And here is Amazon Seller Central, which is how you manage FBA. Just a quick disclaimer, you're responsible for following Amazon's terms, conditions, and rules and carefully evaluate risk before following any of this advice. Your experience may be different than what I show you depending on what type of account you have and how you what types of products you sell, etc. But this is my Amazon seller account. This is the inventory page. And I have quite a few products here, and I have several brands, so I send in many of these products to Amazon warehouses, which they call fulfillment centers. But I just created a new product. I'm not going to go through the steps of showing how to create a new product. That actually requires a lot more time. What I'm going to show you is how to get that new product into Amazon FBA. And it's interesting because when I created the new product, first of all, if you don't see the new product that you created, click All for status instead of active, because it will be inactive when you first create it. So this is the product right here. And actually, let's see if they have it up on Amazon. I think this will show it. So here's the product. The listing is exactly how I want it, and it's currently unavailable. So this means that no one's selling it yet, which shouldn't be a surprise because it's my company's product. So there shouldn't be anybody else out there selling it. And I have two options to sell it: FBA, fulfilled by Amazon, or FBM, fulfilled by merchant. I want to set up FBA for this. And interestingly, when I set up this product, what I did was I said I would be sending product into Amazon, but it doesn't really click with Amazon. When you first set up a new product, I found, at least for me, it sets it up as FBM, and then you have to convert it to FBA, and then you have to send the products in, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. So here's the product, Adopted Family Genealogy Kit, and what you need to do is first find it in your inventory. Make sure that you're looking at all, or if you still can't find it, just search for it, and it should show up. And then you go to this button that says Edit, select the down pointing arrow next to it, and then select Change to Fulfilled by Amazon. So right now Amazon thinks it's FBM. I want to switch it to FBA and then tell Amazon I'm sending in a box. And it brings you to this page. And this should look familiar if you've ever done FBA shipments before. This is kind of the same type of interface that's used for sending in FBA shipments. So you'll be presented with some information, current fulfillment program, merchant, barcode type, manufacturer barcodes, because my products do have a UPC barcode that I purchase or rent or subscribe to from GS1. And then what I'm going to do is not just convert it, I'm going to convert and send inventory. So I'm going to press that button. Add dangerous goods information. So if you do have dangerous goods, because that could be a battery or something like that, I already told them that my product doesn't have a battery, but I'm going to tell them again. Product regulation information: is this product considered a dangerous good or hazardous material regulated for transportation, storage, and or waste? In my case, this product is not, so I'm going to select no, and then I'm going to click submit. Now, of course, if your product is a dangerous good or has batteries, you would have to follow the rules and regulations regarding that particular product. So I've just done that. I've completed the form, and I'm going to click Save and Continue. Let's blow this up a little bit so people can see what's going on. Okay, so this is the familiar FBA shipping screen, and actually it's basically the same as a normal inbound FBA shipment. They may ask you to do things like send it to one transshipment center instead of multiple fulfillment centers. So let's see what happens. Now, one thing I recommend when you're doing this type of thing, of course, is you're only sending in a single product at a time. So you're not sending in individual products, kind of a mixed case type of deal. You're sending in case-packed products. Even if it's only one box, if it's one box with the same SKU, the same item in it, you would select this option. Continue to shipping plan. Okay, it's going to ask you the usual information, units per case. So this one has 40 units per case, and I'm going to send in, I think I'm just going to send in 2 for the time being. And actually, let's just change it to 1. Let's see what they do. Okay, and then hit continue. Who preps? So this is a common step for me, at least. Merchant preps. And you would select Amazon preps if you had to do something like Amazon needs to help you affix a barcode. But my products don't have that. The other thing you have to do is choose category. So my category is no prep needed. and then select choose, then continue. So you're basically being walked through it here. All products require scannable barcode, and then there's some more information about that. But it also says item labels are not required for products in your plan. Click continue. Okay. So then it starts going on about what's going to happen. So first of all, it's showing my supplier, the manufacturer of this particular good, and then what I do when I create a new shipment, I always get rid of this default name because I have lots of shipments going on and I can't tell which one is which. And I'll just say 40 adoptee chart, light blue. Light blue is the sticker color, and then I give the date. So interestingly, it's having me send them all to a single transshipment center in Somerset, New Jersey. And in the past year, I'd say 90% of my shipments have gone to one of two fulfillment centers or transshipment centers in New Jersey. And what they do is they take the items and then they farm them out to other fulfillment centers all across the country, which is great for me because that means I don't have to break up shipments or anything like that. If you want to, you can see what's in the shipment. Just check it. Okay, this is the new product. Maybe you want to make sure it's the right UPC or EAN code or whatever. This is my SKU. This is a SKU that I assigned to it. So it looks good. So I'm going to approve and continue. And basically, when we come to this screen, this is where you decide if you're going to work on the shipment or if you're going to hand it off to your supplier. That's what I'm going to be doing. But you just click on Work on Shipment. And then you can kind of get going there. So I'm going to say, I'm not going to go through all the steps of actually, purchasing the postage or entering the weight, because for one thing, my supplier and partner is going to be doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click the share button here, share shipment with my supplier. My supplier is already registered in the system. If you were sending out the items on your own, you would have to kind of start filling out all this information, like everything in one box versus multiple boxes. So in my case, it would be everything in one box, and it would go through the process of you have to tell it how what the dimensions are of the box, how much it weighs, et cetera, et cetera. But I think you get the idea of how to proceed. And actually, the trickiest part of this is really just getting the listing created at first. So this is the listing. So it took me several steps to actually get this created. I had to enter the UPC number. It couldn't find it in Amazon system, so it says, okay, you can create a new listing. And then you go through the steps of uploading pictures, getting in the details, identifying the right brand, setting the price, and all this other stuff. So once you're done with that, actually creating an inbound shipment for it, it's pretty straightforward. You just have to make sure that first of all, you convert it from FBM to FBA. That is, you're not just fulfilling it by merchant, you're having Amazon fulfill it. And then you go through this whole process that I've just showed you of actually setting up the shipment and giving the details that Amazon needs to receive it. And then also one of the great things about Amazon FBA is that you can buy discounted shipping directly from Amazon, at least if you are a merchant in the US, and that saves you big money too. So this is how I get my new products into Amazon FBA. If you're interested in more information about using Amazon FBA, Shopify, WooCommerce, Amazon KDP, Amazon advertising, I have all of these videos and blog posts on leanmedia.org. You can see it up here, leanmedia.org. Just click on video to go to the YouTube channel, or click on blog to see the other stuff that I've written. My name is Ian Lamont. If you like this video, please take a moment to like it or subscribe to me on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.